what do you mean by self-love? Because in the world it's all about that.
Yeah,
Right,
sure.
that's really more relevant to what the ego conditions,
Right.
self conditions, self-reflection. So, self is a limitation, self is a temporary condition, it's a glimpse of potential. So, ego identification, self. So, self as this or that, maybe this and that, but seldom self is neither this nor that. So, and then when you get to this, self is neither this nor that, in terms of anything, or even anyone, then you're getting to a higher level of love, as more open consciousness, open intelligence, which is bringing you beyond self-love, and whatever we're talking about, selfless love. So he was mentioning big love, selfish love, little pipsqueak love, right? The kids love, the baby love. I want my kitty. Love. All right, you get it. And then when they get the lollipop, you know, they're in heaven. Well, so, and then they're back down to, you know, moaning and groaning again. Right? Comment?
So, I mean, self-love in the sense of, taking care of oneself.
Personal love.
Right.
Personal love. Small love. Right? Even if you're taking care of a family, so you're doing it for yourself, and as a result, you're doing it for them too. So, but that's not liberated love, that's self-love, because if anything goes wrong with the machinery of your serving from the self-love to other love, in that sense, then you fall apart, right? You go haywire, right? You suffer, your life is turned upside down, which happens pretty ordinarily.
Sure.
Crises occur, changes occur, see? And so your idea of love is gone. Catastrophes occur, changes occur, people are here to come and go, see? So you have to be able to love life to the inclusion of changes and disasters and stuff that happens. See? Because that's what you understand life to be, modification. See? Cycles of changes. That's for real. See? And when you can, in the midst of cycles of changes, right? High and low changes, planetary changes, right? Cosmic changes, and be stable and clear, open, then you're in a different state of consciousness. Because we are here as selfless, originally selfless beings, who are living as selfish beings out of a convention to relate to others, see? And do the right thing and be seen as such, as an individual doing the right thing because you have enough self that validates, what, say, your level of responsibility would require of you. Right? Responsibility, selfishness, self-responsibility, and so on. But we need to get to selfless responsibility, right? Because the whole body being functions at a higher level from the level of selflessness. So then a person has to be curious and inquire into what self is, as karmas of limitation, or programs or tendencies of self-contraction, limitation, and so on, suffering, pain, me, mine, and I, and so on. Well, the limited self, impersonal self, much more open, much bigger picture, up here, over here, everywhere, see? And then there's less suffering, because there's more openness. So we need to be adapting ourselves to the possibility of going beyond the waves of suffering that our family has endowed us with, say, neuroses, right? The gift of neuroses. See, to see it, to know it, is to go beyond it. To use that energy, once it's recognized properly, is to have more power.